I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Did you like that?
Open Public Meetings Act statement.
Pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, adequate notice of this meeting was forwarded to the official township newspapers, posted on the bulletin board and township website on January 8th, 2021. This meeting is being videotaped and will be on Channel 9.
Roll call.
Mr. Doyle?
Here.
Mr. Deegan?
Here.
Mrs. Pesh-Wilson?
Here.
Mrs. Flame? Here. Mayor Bruno?
Present.
Glad you're not here.
Can I get a motion to open the public hearing on the following ordinance? 01421, amending and replacing Chapter 178 entitled Certificate of Occupancy Transfer of the Code of the Township of Franklin.
I make a motion that we open up the public hearing for 01421.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye. Not seeing anyone?
Brian, you sure you don't want to get out?
I changed my mind now.
All right. Looked like you were ready to jump up. Can I get a motion to close the public hearing on 01421?
I make a motion that we close the public hearing on 01421.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Approving this, right, Barb?
Yes.
Can I get a motion to approve 01421?
I make a motion that we approve 01421.
I'll second.
Mr. Deegan?
Yes.
Mrs. Pesh-Wilson?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mrs. Flame?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Can I get a motion to open the public hearing on 01521, amending and replacing Chapter 253-20 entitled Fees of the Code of the Township of Franklin?
I make a motion that we open the public portion on 01521.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
You go back there, Ralph? I'm great. All right, buddy. Can I get a motion to close 015?
Oh.
She's trying to
Oh,
trick
what a
us up.
tease.
You guys are reducing all the fees, right?
Yeah, absolutely,
Everything's
especially
going
for you. Just you, though. Don't tell Renee. Can I get a motion to close the public portion for 01521?
I make a motion that we close the public portion for 01521.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion to approve 01521?
I make a motion that we approve 01521.
I'll second.
Mr. Deegan?
Yes.
Mrs. Pesh-Wilson?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mrs. Flame?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Can I get a motion to open the public portion of 01621, replacing Chapter 190-2 entitled Construction Codes, Uniform Fees of the Code of the Township of Franklin?
I make a motion that we open the public portion for 01621.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Brian, you sure? You look, okay, buddy. Just checking again. Can I get a motion to close 01621?
I make a motion that we close 01621.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Can I get a motion to approve 01621?
I make a motion that we approve 01621.
I'll second.
Mr. Deegan?
Yes.
Mrs. Pesh-Wilson?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mrs. Flame? Yes. Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Can I get a motion to open the first public portion for resolutions and ordinances below?
I make a motion that we open the first public portion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We're all lagging.
She probably wanted to talk about 014, 15, and 16.
Oh,
Seeing no one, can I get a motion to close the first public portion?
I make a motion we close the first public portion.
second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion to approve correspondence and reports?
I make a motion that we approve the correspondence and reports.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Can I get a motion to approve the minutes from November 23rd, 2021?
I make a motion that we approve the minutes.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion to approve the bill list?
I make a motion that we approve the bill list.
Second.
Barb?
Mr. Doyle?
I would like to approve the bill list, but I do not want to approve number 2100932. I have not seen that bill is something that should be paid, so I would vote no on that. Everything else, I would vote yes.
Okay.
Mary?
Mr. Deegan?
Yes.
Mrs. Pesh-Wilson?
Yes, but I need to recuse myself on the Franklin alarm line.
All right. Mrs. Flame?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Can I get a motion to approve 2022 licenses?
I make a motion that we approve the 2022 licenses.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
That's not an important one, huh? Can I get a motion to approve Resolution R-18021, awarding contract to T.W. Sheehan and Associates and Stephen Bartlett for appraisal services for farmland preservation projects in the total amount of $16,200.
I make a motion that we approve R-18021.
Second?
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Deegan?
Yes.
Mrs. Pesh Wilson?
Yes.
Mrs. Flame?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Can I get a motion to approve Resolution R-18121, granting renewal of liquor licenses within the Township of Franklin for 2021-2022?
I make a motion that we approve R-18121.
Second?
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Deegan?
Yes.
Mrs. Pesh Wilson?
Yes.
Mrs. Flame?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Can I get a motion to approve Resolution R-18221, authorizing the tax collector and chief financial officer to refund overpayment of taxes?
I make a motion that we approve R-18221.
Second?
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Deegan?
Yes.
Mrs. Pesh Wilson?
Yes.
Mrs. Flame?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Can I get a motion to approve Resolution R-18321, authorizing the tax collector and chief financial officer to refund overpayment of taxes?
I make a motion that we approve R-18321.
Second?
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Deegan?
Yes.
Mrs. Pesh Wilson?
Too much.
Oops, I'm sorry. Yes.
Mrs. Flame?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. All right, one more. Can I get a motion to approve Resolution R-18421, authorizing the tax collector and chief financial officer to refund overpayment of taxes?
I make a motion that we approve R-18421.
Second?
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Deegan?
Yes.
Mrs. Pesh Wilson?
Yes.
Mrs. Flame?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Can I get a motion to approve Resolution R-18521, authorizing the mayor to sign the addendum to the interlocal agreement with the Borough of Newfield regarding provisions of police services?
I make a motion that we approve R-18521.
Second?
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Deegan?
Yes.
Mrs. Pesh Wilson?
Yes.
Mrs. Flame?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Can I get a motion to approve Resolution R-18621, authorizing the mayor to sign shared service agreement between the Township of Franklin and the Borough of Newfield regarding the Franklin Joint Municipal Court?
I make a motion that we approve R-18621.
Second?
Mr.
Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Deegan?
Yes.
Mrs. Pesh Wilson?
Yes.
Mrs. Flame?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Can I get a motion to approve R-18721, authorizing the chief financial officer of the Township of Franklin to transfer certain funds from and to specific accounts in the 21 budget of the Township of Franklin?
I make a motion that we approve R-18721.
Second?
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Deegan?
Yes.
Mrs. Pesh Wilson?
Yes.
Mrs. Flame?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Can I get a motion to approve R-18821, authorizing a closed executive meeting for the Township Committee, the Township of Franklin litigation?
I make a motion that we approve R-18821.
Second?
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Deegan?
Yes.
Mrs. Pesh Wilson?
Yes.
Mrs. Flame?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Can I get a motion to approve R-18921, authorizing a temporary trailer permit in accordance with the ordinances of the Township of Franklin?
I make a motion that we approve R-18921.
Second?
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Deegan?
Yes.
Mrs. Pesh Wilson?
Yes.
Mrs. Flame?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Can I get a motion to approve R-19021, authorizing the Township of Franklin solicitor and other township professionals to prepare and file a summary action with Superior Court seeking injunctive and other relief for numerous and continuing violations of the township zoning ordinances?
Absolutely. I make a motion that we approve R-19021.
Second?
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Deegan?
Yes.
Mrs. Pesh Wilson?
Yes.
Mrs. Flame?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Can I get a motion to approve Resolution R-19121, approving the sale of municipal-owned land to bidders of auction conducted by the Township of Franklin?
I make a motion that we approve R-19121.
Second?
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Deegan?
Yes.
Mrs. Pesh Wilson?
Yes.
Mrs. Flame?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Can I get a motion to approve Resolution R 19321, setting the date and time of the Township of Franklin reorganization meeting?
And that only change there is it's 11 o'clock, correct?
It's 11 o'clock
Yep.
on January 1st.
Yep, thank you.
January 1st, 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock
I
Be
make-
there, Barb.
on January 1st.
Make sure you're there.
I make a motion that we approve R 19321.
Second.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Deegan?
Yes.
Mrs. Pesh Wilson?
Yes.
Mrs. Flame?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Can I get a motion to approve Resolution R 19421? Resolution authorizing the cancellation of outstanding general account and bail account checks issued for refund or overpayment.
I make a motion that we approve R 19421.
Second.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Deegan?
Yes.
Mrs. Pesh Wilson?
Yes.
Mrs. Flame?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Can I get a motion to introduce ordinance 01721, amending 0421, releasing, extinguishing, and vacating the rights of the public in a portion of a paper street, and that hearing will be held on December 28th, 5 p.m.
I make a motion that we introduce ordinance 01721.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion to open the second public portion for any comments?
I make a motion that we open the second public portion.
Second.
Bill, I hope you're just dropping off papers. See, Heather, it's not me, it's him.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor,
Good
and
evening.
members of the committee. At the senior advisory committee meeting today, we had a lengthy discussion on the senior lunch and what is valid proof of residency. Could the solicitor put something in writing so it states what is acceptable proof of residency to get the discount for the lunch?
Why, can I ask a question, Bill? Why is there the concern? Do you think people that don't live in the town are,
One of the concerns was somebody is a landlord, doesn't live in town anymore, but owns property in the town. Do they qualify for the lunch? If you own property on the township border, you have the houses on one side out of town, the rest of the property's in town, do you qualify?
Mr. Lyons.
Yeah, I can review that, Mayor, but there's some layers to that question, and I'll need some time on that.
No, I would expect that. but-
Residency versus where you own property and whatnot, so I absolutely.
It was something that I said I would bring to you guys'
Okay.
attention.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's a good question.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I have a question for Mr. Lyons as well. As someone who is going to receive a deed for land that was auctioned, I was wondering what kind of deed it would be. The tax assessor wasn't sure, and said to ask Mr.
Yeah,
Lyons.
the deeds are prepared, I think Patrick's out tomorrow, but I can get you the sample deed by tomorrow. If you want to leave me your contact information, an email, or I can have it with Patrick. I believe he's out all day tomorrow, but you can see it's already written. We just need from each of the successful bidders, the one thing we need to clarify is the name of the person or entity that the deed is going to be in. So once I get that from you, we can finalize it. So I literally just spoke to Patrick this afternoon to finalize this, so
Okay,
that'll
so
be available.
tomorrow is not a good day to come in and pay. We should wait another day.
I
can
think he
pay-
made plans. I think he made arrangements, right?
Yes.
made
The
arrangements.
girls will be there.
I mean, if you want to deal with Patrick directly, then the next day would be better.
Well, are you gonna get her a copy of that deed, what it looks like?
Yeah, it's already, again, we made arrangements today for him to have that available to you right away.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, Barb has my email. If you
Okay.
email it to me, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, if you want to just copy me in, I'll send it to you in the morning.
Thank you, Mr. Lyons.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Seeing no one else, oh, what the heck's that? It's a shadow.
Good evening, Jason Brandt, 688 Rosemont Avenue. Just had a quick question for you regarding the resolution also authorizing the solicitor to file summary action in Superior Court for some sort of zoning violation. I was just wondering if somebody could explain how exactly that works and like what the procedure is.
Matt?
Obviously not specific to the case.
Yeah,
but-
the procedure in general has to do with seeking an order from a Superior Court judge. Basically, it's similar to a cease and desist or a compliance order to follow our regulations. It's a separate statute outside of local enforcement. The land use code allows the summary action, which a Superior Court judge would then enter an order,
So once-
reinforcing the actions we've already taken locally.
So, presuming that the order is granted, is that something that like a law enforcement agency would actually enforce, or like how's the enforcement work?
It's more of a civil matter. It's not more, it's a civil matter. It would be, quite frankly, it would be, and again, to the process in general, not to the specific
Yeah,
case.
it's-
Would involve civil enforcement proceedings, basically going back to court.
Right.
But want an order to show cause as to why individuals remain non-compliant after a Superior Court judge enters an order.
So essentially, it moves it out of a municipal court setting into the Superior Court setting.
It runs parallel,
Right.
but yeah, in essence, it's seeking enforcement of the same code provisions through an alternative venue.
Gotcha.
Correct.
Okay, thank you. Want to wish everybody Merry Christmas.
Thanks. You
too.
Jason. Thanks.
Renee Pistoia, the party, 2787 East Grand Avenue. Leaf pickup. It hasn't
Leaf
been down our-
pickup.
Hasn't been down our street at all.
When's your trash?
Tuesday.
Your Tuesday?
Yeah, how do you know my trash? Tuesday.
We're in the same area.
They pick your, they go through your
Tuesday.
trash.
They
Yeah,
go through your
it
trash.
hasn't been picked up at all. I mean, like,
No, they're behind a little bit.
okay,
One of the machines broke down. They are working Saturdays, but, you know, it's a bad time of year to pick up leaves. People off for holidays and all that, but
The
they are
wind's doing
working.
a pretty good job.
They are I mean, I'm the last trash route on my street that people already have them out there. I'm like, oh, this ain't gonna be good. But,
okay, I did notice that, so we couldn't get online today to get, any kind of paperwork. There was no bill list in the packet here.
Yeah, I usually don't put it in there. If you want a copy, I can get you one.
Okay, now I was just checking on why you didn't have them. I'll let Cindy take care of, shop pickup. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cynthia Parker, 124 Roosevelt. As you all know, Saturday, we had our first annual Shop with a Cop event. Was very successful. I just wanted to come up and thank all of you personally for your contributions, but also your support. I know there were suggestions about, what buses to use, recommendations about using the senior bus, things of that nature. So personally, I just want to thank you. If Chief Zimmer could come up. Now, mind you, this was not professional, so hopefully next year will be better, but on behalf of your hard work, I'd like to present you with the first photo of the
Look,
first
Brian, that's
annual
not
Shop
so-
with a Cop,
that's not something.
with all the departments. And we also have a copy for the committee and some
that's
shirts,
great.
so thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Brian, hard work in your name in the same sense. Imagine that.
You did a great job.
It is amazing.
I just wanted to touch on what Cindy said.
That was pretty good.
Cindy, how many, I apologize, I didn't mean to interrupt you. How many kids did you have for the event?
We wound up having, we had 41 sign up, but we wound up serving 43. Just 38 from Franklin and 6 from Elk. And then Lindenwold and Winthrop brought their kids, so we had close to.
That's 44.
A little over 60 kids.
Wow, that's terrific.
Yeah, it's a great job.
That is
10
wonderful.
o'clock news on a good note.
Did it?
Quick blurb, but we made it.
Oh.
The Unity Committee had a lot to do with this. We met every Tuesday. It was a big undertaking, but there's a few people sitting in this room.
Oh, yeah, I want to.
These three ladies right here did an outstanding job. They kept me in line. They pointed me in the direction, told me what to do, where to go, and how to do it. And they did an outstanding job. The volunteers that showed up were in droves. Thank you for the use of the senior bus. It worked out great. We had 2 children that were wheelchair bound that we couldn't have gotten there without that. Thank the road department for getting it ready and making sure that it was able to get there and back. And it did an outstanding job. All the contributors, I don't want to start saying names because I will forget somebody. There were so many. But we're actually looking forward to doing it next year. We're going to meet in January and solidify a date for next year, and then probably late August, September, we'll start doing it again. It was well received, and I can't wait to do it again, honestly. We're actually thinking of what else we could do in the meantime, but I think we need a break for a little
How
bit.
about take the committee
Shop
shopping?
with the committee?
Yeah, take them
You
shopping.
can take me anytime there,
No,
Mr.
you
Mayor.
take us shopping.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
We'll use your pockets. Alligator arms.
I saw you that
Yeah,
day, yeah. Your hands never left your pockets.
One hand's up on top.
The committee to the liquor mart, yeah. Cindy, thank you for spearheading in the whole, your
Thank you,
whole
Brian.
community.
All of us,
So
really.
much.
Group for spearheading that.
If I can add just, I mean, Chief and Renee, everybody saw, we had people in aisles handing money, they just wanted to donate.
Wow,
It
that's
was so weird, because you usually don't see people reaching in their pockets. I mean, I had some random officer come up, hand me $100, and he's like,
We didn't run
somebody
into
gave me
this
this in the aisle, they just wanna donate. And then
That's
somebody at
awesome.
the registers handed $40, they wanna pay for the kids. One of the volunteers was paying for extra orders, and we were like, no, the cops are supposed to do that. So,
Wow.
I mean, it was really, really nice to see the, the spirit of the holidays and the smile on the kids' faces. I mean, I don't think one single kid left there unhappy. And we did get them all back to their parents. That was an undertaking in itself. They all went
Yeah.
back. So.
Yeah. Well, again, thank you to everyone. That was a
Thank
great effort.
The
and
turnout
great-
I was unavailable because I was out of town, but when I heard the turnout and the dollars, and you guys blew me away. So, like, you two, the Unity Committee, Brian, everybody involved, the Aikens, like, this was the first one. This was like the test run. You guys killed it, so.
Yeah.
Just,
In less than a month.
They
it's
screwed
just
themselves.
amazing when people put their heads together and worry about something good, that what they can get done. So thank you for that.
You were away hunting, was that a hunting?
Yes, I was.
Okay, so that, because somebody brought it up,
Yeah.
that's a hunting week, or the last of the hunting week or something, so.
I
Yeah.
didn't catch heck over that. That was the
Okay,
last
so
thing
that was
shot
something, it was
on.
last
Right.
June.
I was out of state. If I was here, I would have not went hunting, but I was.
You didn't get it by Friday, you ain't gonna get it
That's kind of
Saturday.
what I said,
Yeah.
it's a Hail Mary at that point, so.
We had officers showing up that didn't even sign up, so it was
Awesome.
all around just.
I was there. It was pretty impressive, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at that picture. It's
Very
crazy.
smooth.
Yeah, isn't that neat? Great.
Yeah, I was there, and I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to chat. You guys were, I know you were so busy, but it was such a feel-good and just amazing. It was so much fun to see the cops together and the kids, and it really was amazing. And thank you all, and thank the Unity Committee and the police officers and the volunteers and the people who have donated. It was really such an amazing experience to have, especially right now in the world that we're living in. So it was really amazing. Thank you guys so much.
You know, one thing too that we had discussed, part of that is obviously to get the kids with the police, but the relationships that people are still talking about now, days later, even my own children text messaging a lot of these kids, and still staying in touch. A lot of the officers now hearing the stories of things that have been going on the last couple of days,
Sure.
Was beyond what I thought was gonna happen, so.
That's
To
great.
keep that going, I mean, it's a great thing.
No, it was good to see like the police girls out there volunteering their time and all the officers
They were a great help.
who volunteered time on their day off to come out. It was
If
nice.
you go on Elk Township's police page, they have some pictures on there too.
Oh, okay.
But one of the officers was touched so much by it, he wrote a little thank you and thanking Franklin Township for doing it first.
Oh, wonderful.
One thing that touched me and humanized most of the police officers, we had the wheelchair child, he he didn't talk very much. I asked him if he wanted his shirt signed, and he had said no. One of the officers walked up and he said, "You don't want your shirt signed?" And I said, "You really don't want your shirt signed?" And he said, "Okay." The officers lined up behind him at Newfield Terrace, all the way down.
Wow.
And every one of them went behind him and just signed his shirt. And he was just, his mother was bawling, she was ecstatic, because he was so happy and he was doing things. So it humanized him one way, and then just the connections that were just there, it was just overwhelming.
I like the kid with the bike.
The kid at the bike.
30 bucks, right? 30 bucks, right?
That was a bike. That was a Monroe Township police officer. That was a Monroe
That was pretty
Township.
impressive. I was watching, they were trying to get it with all the other stuff in the back of that car. I was like, this,
One of the officers said, "Look, if they can afford a Lexus, they can get it fixed if it breaks."
We'll have something on Facebook soon. We got
That's
hacked,
great.
so we're trying to figure out how that happened. But we will have it up soon.
okay, Rand Paul.
Hack it.
Okay, Rand Paul.
Oh,
I got
gosh. You of all people get hacked, huh? Oh,
And isn't it funny, he
Chris
was
is-
a cop in that area where that kid's bike got stolen.
So he knew.
He's a Monroe Township cop.
Yeah.
oh my goodness.
Well, you guys screwed yourselves up now. You gotta find a bigger venue next year.
So just so you know, we already discussed, holiday with heroes instead of shop with a cop. We
Oh.
plan on going bigger and better
Oh,
and
good.
recruiting the fire department so we can serve more kids.
That's
in the area,
wonderful.
so-
We'll make it work somewhere.
The
That's
kids colored
great.
them, Matt. We bought fabric markers and they colored them shirts.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's great.
We can sign yours, Matt, if you'd like.
Just your signature, Brian.
Who's gonna help him
That'd be worth
spell
money
it?
one day.
All right.
For a huge help, they donated breakfast sandwiches and
I was gonna let the
it
beard
was
go
just,
crazy.
it was all around just a great event.
It was
I mean,
good, like, it was well organized, I mean,
We had so many donors that, like, we could only put, like, anybody donated 300 and above went on the back of the shirt, that was it. 'Cause
Wow.
we just have pages of just random residents sending in checks.
Wonderful.
So it was really good.
We went out for a snack afterwards and the lady, she's like, "Oh, snack." I said snack. She's like, "Oh, how come you dressed up like Santa Claus?" Da-da-da. We told her and she came right out and handed us $100.
Wow.
She said, "Is this for this year or next year?" I said, "Well, we're done this year for next year, so just."
That's amazing.
So
That's
it was
wonderful.
good to see.
That's
Fantastic.
wonderful.
Good stuff.
thank you
We
again.
had wings. Snack.
Can I get a motion to close the
iced
second
tea.
public portion?
We had wings.
I make a motion that we close the second public portion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Committee reports? Anyone?
Well, I just want to, the rec committee had the Christmas celebration down at the community center and the tree decorating, and Santa was out there, arrived on a fire truck for all the kids, and it turned out to be a great day. Started out a little cloudy in the morning, the sun started to come out, and then when Santa Claus got closer to the time he was going to be there, the kids came out of the woodwork. So it was a great day down there for that event, and thank you to the rec committee, and again, all those that participated, all the businesses that participated in that as well.
Tim?
No, I think I was gonna mention the shop with a cop, but I think we covered that. It was great.
Beat it up pretty good. Heather?
Thank you for everybody's hard work with the Shop with a Cop. And have a very Merry Christmas. Stay safe out there. I know it's been busy on the streets, to say the least. It's not fun to follow fire trucks to work in the morning. But other than that, we'll be wrapping up everything real soon.
Florida lady?
Yes,
Florida.
yes. It's nice to be back. After 4 kids in Florida, it's nice. Well, thank you again. It was truly an amazing job and just felt so good to see. And then thank you to Rec. My kids truly enjoyed it, except for the baby who had her feet planted into the wood, not to go to Old St. Nick. And just wishing everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Well, we'll see each other before New Year.
Before New Year.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
on the 28th,
That's
right? So just please be careful and please be safe and enjoy your loved ones.
Yeah, pretty much, just thank the rec committee. They put on a good show
And the
again.
senior,
The seniors had a successful bus trip. I saw a picture of that, Bill.
And we had the dinner.
Shop with a Cop was something else I attended. It was pretty awesome. The lights and the sirens were a little too much, Brian. I'm not gonna lie to you. I still have a headache. But it was honestly, it was good. Like Tim said, it's a good feeling when something like that works out. And I thought that, we put that committee together 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, or whatever. They really started to make a difference. And, I thank you guys, Brian. Again, it was just to see the faces on some of those kids. I haven't seen that in a long time because my kid's a brat, but it was good to see some kids happy about getting a present, to be honest with you. The bike just got me, the best was the bike. And then when I found out how much it cost, it was even better. So, thank you again, and have a safe holiday. Need a motion to adjourn for closed session.
I make a motion that we adjourn for closed session.
a second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion to go back to come out of closed session?
I make a motion that we come out of close and go into the regular session.
Second?
Is that legal?
Yes. All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Can I get a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion that we adjourn.
A second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, and have a good holiday.
Merry Christmas,
Thank
everyone.
you. Merry Christmas.
Get it.